The most terrifying Germany's military ground vehicles. All sizes and shapes of military vehicles are available. In order to deploy them in battle and change the course of the conflict, tanks, armored vehicles, and even artillery saw new designs and improvements. Land vehicles are a more personal kind of combat than air or sea vessels, with some of the most violent fights taking place over distances of just a few hundred feet. Germany has also fielded some of the most terrifying ground vehicles ever since World War I. The infamous Panzer tank from World War II terrified the Allies greatly. It was notoriously tough to destroy, had a large main cannon, and was well armored. Tanks and other ground vehicles will later have a significant impact on the German army. There are still some terrifying vehicles in Germany's arsenal, despite not being the terrifying force it once was. Number 10. Leopard 2. The Panzer was the Nazi army's dreaded main battle tank during World War II. They wished they could have had a Leopard 2 for that army. The Leopard is currently designated as 2A6 and is prepared for contemporary combat. 4 crew members can comfortably operate a battery of guns within. The 120mm Rheinmetall L55 smoothbore gun on the Leopard 2 has a maximum ammunition capacity of 42 rounds. 2 7.62mm machine guns are added to complete the arsenal. The 1,500 horsepower twin-turbo V12 engine that drives the nearly 60-ton Leopard 2 weighs in at about 60 tons. The top speed is capped at 43 miles per hour because of the large amount of mass to be moved. Number 9. Marder IFV. The Marder infantry fighting vehicle has a somewhat smaller footprint than the Leopard. The Marder has thick steel plates that are soldered together for armor that can withstand a 25mm shell. Additionally, if the tank doesn't terrify you, the inside, which can accommodate up to 10 crew members, will. This ominous car has a 600 horsepower MTU diesel engine with a top speed of 47 miles per hour. Its main weapon is a 20mm Rheinmetall Mk20R cannon. In addition, a 7.62mm MG3 machine gun, Milan ATGM launcher, and 202 automatic cannon provide backup. Number 8. Puma IFV. Despite the Marder's superiority, the German army believed an upgrade was required. Introducing the infantry fighting vehicle Puma. It weighs 31.5 tons, making it significantly heavier than its forerunner. Although the modular AMAP composite armor appears to be more resistant to serious assaults. An MTU V10 diesel engine with 1,100 horsepower powers the Puma. It can go at a top speed of 43 miles per hour with a crew of up to 9. The Puma is also equipped with a 400-round 30mm Mk32 or ABM autocannon, a 6-shot 76mm grenade launcher, a Spike-Or anti-tank guided missile, and a 5.56 HK-MG4 machine gun are added to the cannon. Number 7. Panzerhaubitze 2000. The use of artillery on the battlefield is important. It is one of the most terrifying ground vehicles in the German armory and has been a crucial part of armies for generations. The Panzerhaubitze, or PH-2000, is the name of the contemporary variation. The Panzerhaubitze 2000 is protected by steel plates that can withstand projectiles with a 14.5mm diameter. The 155mm self-propelled howitzer is the primary weapon of the Panzerhaubitze 2000. Depending on barrel temperature, it can fire up to 13 rounds per minute. The Panzerhaubitze 2000's transport engine is an MTU 881 Cu500 986 horsepower engine. It has a 3-person crew and a top speed of either 28 miles per hour or 41 miles per hour on smooth surfaces. Number 6. M270 Multiple Launch Rocket System. The M270 MLRES is an armored rocket launch system, also referred to as Mars in Germany. These rockets can travel 310 miles while delivering a lethal payload. It has a 3-person crew in production, was formally halted in 2003, but the ones still in use are still getting contemporary improvements. The M269 platform that the M270 MLRS is mounted on has a 500 horsepower Cummins diesel engine. It has a top speed of 40 miles per hour on a variety of surfaces. 12 rockets can be fired by the M270 in less than 40 seconds. Additionally, it can deploy cluster munitions and fire 2 missiles in 10 seconds. Number 5. ATF Dingo. An armored infantry mobility vehicle is the ATF Dingo 1/2. In its reinforced V-shaped hull, which has 8 crew members space, the vessel is capable. The armor is sufficiently thick to withstand numerous different types of small weapons fire. But the modular design is the real key to success. The Dingo 2 is slightly more potent than the Mercedes-Benz diesel engine used in the ATF Dingo, which has 237 horsepower. All things considered, the Dingo is capable of fable speeds of 55 miles per hour. To safeguard passengers, the ATF Dingo is equipped with a remote-controlled turret, either a 7.62mm MG3, a 12.7mm machine gun, or a HKGMG automatic grenade launcher are mounted in the turret. Number 4. Flakpanzer Gepard. Based on the Leopard 1 tank, the Flakpanzer Gepard anti-aircraft vehicle was created. It is protected by standard steel armor, 2 radar-detecting dishes, and a laser rangefinder. The Gepard can detect impending threats as a last line of defense thanks to all the technology that has been installed on it. A 10-cylinder engine with 2 mechanical superchargers powers the Flakpanzer Gepard, which burns mixed fuel. The Flakpanzer Gepard features a crew of 3, an 819 horsepower engine, and a top speed of 40 miles per hour. The 235mm autocannons with 20 anti-tank rounds each, 2 quad smoke grenade dischargers, and 2 anti-aircraft ammunition will pose a threat to any approaching aircraft. Number 3. Mine Warfare System Scorpion. Landmines are dreadful. Even worse if they are intended to destroy trucks and tanks. The Mine Warfare System Scorpion is specifically made to plant mines. The Scorpion is a smart ground munition that is anti-vehicle and safer than conventional landmines. The minimum lethal area is astonishingly large, -115 feet in diameter, despite the fact that each mine can be remotely activated or deactivated. The Scorpion from the Mine Warfare system can also launch 4 guided warhead-covered anti-vehicle smart munitions into the air. The Scorpion has a potent sting. Number 2. Weasel AWC. Yes, even the Air Force requires tanks. According to the Weasel 1/2, which are light air transportable tankettes, this is the case. These tanks are only protected from small arms fire and have found a home with airborne forces. The Weasel can nevertheless accommodate 3 crew members despite its diminutive size. A 2.1 liters, 5-cylinder inline turbo diesel engine powers the Weasel 1. The Weasel 2 has a 1.9 liters VW engine with somewhat greater power and a top speed of 43 miles per hour than the DO 1. The Weisel's wide range of armaments, which includes anti-tank weapons and 25mm guns, is what makes it so terrifying. Number 1. Typezet Fuchs. An armored troop transport vehicle is the Typezet Fuchs. It is so strongly armored that it can resist anti-tank and anti-personnel weapons. It can also transport up to 6 tons of goods, including troops and equipment. A Mercedes-Benz liquid-cooled V8 engine with 320 horsepower and a top speed of 65 miles per hour powers the Typezet Fuchs. A Milan anti-tank guided missile, smoke grenade launchers, and up to 3 Rheinmetall MG3 machine guns are among its several weapons. With this, we conclude our video. Let us know which of these you like the most in the comment box. We appreciate you helping us keep it going by watching. The best way to support our channel is to watch another episode. Thank you for tuning in. To ensure that you never miss an episode, please subscribe to the channel.